Okay, y'all, Offset is being really messy now. So Offset is now questioning the paternity of Cardi B's newborn, and it's getting messy because Stefon Digg is being dragged into it. So according to court documents, Offset actually tried to get a DNA test for Cardi's baby, but the judge denied that request. However, he was granted testing for another child, which makes this whole situation even more complicated. And of course, a lot of people feel like this other child is Blossom. Now, let's be real, this isn't coming out of nowhere. Cardi B filed for divorce in 2024, and their relationship has already had cheating rumors and issues in the past. And if you guys remember, when Cardi B was pregnant with Blossom, Offset said that she was out here sleeping with other people, or she was sleeping with somebody else while she was pregnant, and she said that she was. At this point, I don't even feel like it's about the DNA test. I feel like Offset just wants to bother Cardi B. Like, if you felt that way, or you should have been told Cardi B when the baby was born, like, hey, let's get a DNA test now, or something of that sort. I feel like he just wants to bother Cardi B or get under her skin or something. But anyways, talking about Offset, some people feel like Offset is crashing out after he's seen Cardi B hop in that car with Stefon Digg. You guys know after Cardi B's Little Miss Drama tour in DC, she went to an after party, and at that after party, she left with her other baby daddy, Stefon Digg, and shortly after that, Offset posted this picture of two cars crashing into each other, and people feel like Offset is crashing out, and he feels some type of way that Cardi B is back on good terms with Stefon Digg. So anyways, a lot of people on social media feel like Stefon Digg's alleged baby mama Tiffany Ray is jealous of Cardi B and Stefon Digg. So the other day, Cardi B was at her Little Miss Drama tour. You can see that Stefon Digg popped out with his family, with his mom and his brother, to support Cardi B, okay? So after this, Cardi B went to an after party. She left with Stefon Digg, and shortly after that, we got the news that Stefon Digg allegedly welcomed the 8th baby with a woman named Tiffany Ray. So she posted and said, "The most priceless things in life aren't posted, they're protected. For a very long time, I kept my greatest blessing private, growing, healing, loving, embracing the most beautiful secret. Our little miracle baby, a gift money can never buy, a love I prayed for, a blessing that changed my entire world, silent wins, private prayers, public gratitude, oh baby, how much I love you." Now, a lot of people find the timing suspicious because they feel like she could have been said something, she could have been made this post. So Cardi B pops back out with Stefon Digg to make this post. So like I said, a lot of people feel like she's jealous and she did this on purpose. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions. Do you guys feel like she's jealous and she feels some type of way about Cardi B popping out with Stefon Digg, and that's why she decided to make this post? I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. But moving on, it seems like Ari is tired of telling people, and she's starting to show people that she means business. So she showed this gift that Moneybagg Yo got her. He got her this watch with these roses, and you can see in these notes it says, "I cannot do life without you. I love you for eternity." But if you see without, it's spelled incorrectly. So this one girl said something about it, and she asked Ari to unblock her on Instagram, and Ari was like, "Girl, lick my behind." So the girl said, wait, unblock me on Instagram. I mean nothing by my comment. And Ari said, "Don't come trying to cop a plea now. Y'all need to watch y'all MF mouth and lick my behind." Now, honestly, I feel like maybe it was a typo. Everybody makes typos. It wasn't nothing serious. But Ari is tired of people playing on her top, her man top, and she's starting to block people, okay? But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below.
You mean to tell me Offset is allegedly requesting paternity tests of Cardi B's child, okay? Allegedly. This is a story that was reported by TMZ. So it's come out that in court documents that they're saying that Offset is allegedly requesting paternity of a newborn of Cardi B. We don't know who, we don't know the name of the child because they have not, stated the name. It just said a newborn. So people are speculating that it's Stefon Digg's child, okay? X, Y, and Z. I don't know, okay? What I will say, it bothers me and it upsets me that a man cannot hold on to a good woman, do wrong by her in a relationship, and then when she leaves and she's still trying to leave, he continues to terrorize her. As we guys know, this whole week there's been things going on with Offset. Offset has been shot this week, all this stuff, and Cardi doing amazing on her tour, and Stefon Digg and his entire family popped up to see her the other night in Washington, D.C., and all this comes out after he popped up to see her in Washington, D.C., and people were alleging that Stefon Digg and Cardi B left together. And then all this stuff started happening. What is wrong with, what's the real issue up here? Because you really need to probably go see somebody about that. If you couldn't do right by her when you had her, and now that you don't have her, you're trying to do, little evil things like that, you might be the problem. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I don't like Offset. This is my opinion. Like I said, love Offset, love Cardi, love Migos music, love but you keep doing little crazy things to, entice this woman. Y'all got kids together. Y'all family at the end of the day. Your kids got to grow up and see this stuff. I don't know.
If you can't count on a man for anything else, you can count on him to have audacity. Now, TMZ was in other people's business per usual, and they just dropped the tea and let us know that Offset wants a paternity test for little baby Bram because apparently his spirit ain't sitting well with things. Now, my thing is this. Even if baby Bram was for you, where the car seat at, Louis? Because we know you ain't got it. Or you gonna bring the baby to the casino if it's yours. You got other things you need to focus on if it is yours. And the Hard Rock is calling. They say they want their Millie back. Now, this is what you need to be focused on, okay? You're outside looking crazy, okay? Now, had you not been at the casino, things may have been different. You could have been at the house with your family. Now, you chose to blow all the money that the Migos earned, and now you got Nathaniels, and you got your mom outside, and she's aggravated, too, because you could tell she is done giving you advice. You don't listen to anything. Looking at this picture, I think it's fair to conclude that Cardi B didn't just take the money, the kids, and the son with her. She took the whole solar system.
Offset has reportedly asked for a paternity test for baby Brim. Yeah, Stefon Diggs, baby. And at this point, it's safe to say that Offset thought after he got peeled that she was just gonna run and say, "My baby daddy, what happened to my baby daddy?" And as soon as she did, he said, "Hold on." He said, "You know what? Hold on. She done left with this nigga after the after party. I gotta work harder. I need a paternity test." I mean, he's just trying to put down in Stefon Diggs' head because he knows that they're getting back connected in that way, and that means that she's farther accessible to him. Okay. Now, regardless of whatever, we all know that at the end of the day, Cardi B know who her baby daddy is, and Offset know too. Offset, by the time you talking about a paternity test for baby Brim, baby Brim gonna be 1 year old living his life like it's golden. Okay. Now, one thing about it and two things for sure. Offset, baby, is it rugs? Is it rugs? Put them down, okay? Because it's getting dang on embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself, your kids, and your dang on brand. At this point, I know Quavo over there, like, I'm glad I ain't in the group with his ass no more. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what y'all think about this. Offset really requesting a paternity test?
Alright, so according to TMZ, Offset asked for a paternity test regarding her last child. But the judge did approve a paternity test for another child back in February 25th. Now, the judge also put in place, according to TMZ, that they cannot make disparaging remarks against each other, whether it's social media, whether it's an interview, whether they online. Like, they cannot talk about each other in a bad way. Now, I'm curious to know if he really think that the last child that Cardi B has is really his, or is he just stirring up more drama? And meanwhile, allegedly, there is another woman who's come out to say that they're having Stefon Diggs' child. Now, this should be about the 8th one, I believe. I'm going to just say it's a lot going on both sides, but I wish